The Brewers smacking a home run with students at a local school today. Players Caleb Durbin and Chad Patrick, along with the Racing Sausages, making a visit to Howard Elementary School. The team also honoring one of the teachers there with its Grand Slam Teacher of the Month award, recognizing teachers who make a meaningful difference in the lives of their students. It's third grade teacher Nicole Gardner receiving that honor today.
First, a little nervous. This is not my thing to get up in front of crowds, but just so happy and so happy for my school and my class that we got to do this today.
As you can see, Gardner receives a personalized jersey as well as some tickets to a regular season game where she and other teachers are going to be recognized on the field. The school also received a $1,000 donation from the team.